An Independence community theater group is feeling hopeful after learning it gets to keep its performance space for now.
KSHB41 News reporter Claire Bradshaw live for us this morning outside of the community center in town. Claire, walk us through that decision and how you got there and how it maybe changed while you were in the midst of reporting this story.
Yeah, this story is a perfect example of that push and pull of local government from all sides. So Powerhouse Theater Foundation has been here at the Sermon Center. When they found out that the city was thinking of demolishing it and building a new recreation center, it started advocating for its performance space. The good news is they get to keep their space, but for now.
This is what we're going to go into. Come on in, guys. Watch your step, watch your shoes.
This is the basement of the Roger T. Sermon Center, and it's obviously wet down here. That's because this building was built on top of a natural spring back in 1932 as the city's then power plant.
Rowing machines, which are one of my personal favorites, ellipticals.
But since 1979, it served as the city's community and recreation center.
We're a small stage, but for a community theater, we're really blessed.
It's also the home of the Powerhouse Theater Foundation, which is comprised of the city, children's, and senior theater troupes. The group found out last year the city was considering tearing this down and rebuilding. It would have been funded by the upcoming general obligation bond.
We saw the proposals for the new rec center that they were looking at, and it is more of a sports center, and there was no theater involved into that at all.
The group has been speaking to city leaders and sharing hundreds of stories about why they need to keep this space.
It brings a different part of them out. It helps them with public speaking. It helps them find their light to shine.
You just gotta share your talent to everyone that comes every night. When I come in, I'm so excited to meet all my friends and do my play.
While we were filming this story, there was a city council meeting about the GO bond. At the meeting, the city decided to leave the Sermon Center standing.
We know there is a place for the arts. We also just know that this can't be the place.
For now.
We've been an important part of Independence for 45 years.
The curtain is not yet closing on this stage.
So I followed up with Powerhouse Theater Foundation after we found out the city's deciding to keep the Sermon Center for now. They said they're hopeful and they're hoping that the city continues to work with them in the upcoming future. As for the GO bond that we mentioned, the city is holding a meeting Monday night. It's public. They're also going to live stream it. That's where you can go as an Independence resident, learn about what's on that general obligation bond before April 2025. Back to you guys.
So Claire, I mean, seeing the basement like that,
Yeah,
wow.
it's shocking.
Claire, if the center does go away in the future, what options does the theater group have?
Right, because the city did recognize that something still has to be done to the Sermon Center. It just won't be right now. As for Powerhouse Theater Foundation, they said they've looked at other spaces, but they just can't find something right now that allows them to also keep their operating costs low, because they really don't charge, at least the children's theater, for participation. It's free for parents. Another sticking point for them is that they lease this space from the city, but they've been doing all the maintenance for the decades that they've been here. So they've replaced the curtains, the lighting and sound system, the chairs, all on their own dime.